Well, what a week. Now, I did the video about worst jobs on the exchange, but I'd done that last week, which then got very quickly followed up by best job ever on the exchange, just because it happened on Monday. But then anyone who's been following it realised that on Monday I found out that I'm doing my driver training on Wednesday and my driving test at 10 o'clock Thursday morning, which according to this video was yesterday. It's actually 20 past 12 on the Thursday. Now, bearing in mind that I've had no formal Class 2 training ever, I mean, I got granddad rights. So I was driving, I'm driving around in 7.5 tonnes. I didn't even need to take a test. Back in the day, you didn't even need CPC. I got my CPC and I'm driving a 7.5 tonne. And Brendan at Huge Driver Training, who's the nicest guy, says, you won't need any time to get through your test, you'll be fine. So he says, we'll do 4 hours on like the Wednesday, 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock. And then Thursday we'll put you in for your test. And I'm thinking that does not seem like an awful lot of time. So Wednesday morning, things you've got to remember. It's like, you don't just drive. I watched when he's outside the burger wagon, I watched the guy, the DBD guy, who was indicating left, just pull off to the right. Sorry, indicating right, pull off to the left. But no, what you've got to do is you've got to do this. You've got to look at the, make sure, because it's in automatic. I did my testing in automatic, I drive a manual. Make sure it's in gear. Then check that mirror. Then check that mirror. Then make sure you're blind spot. Then indicate. Then drive. And it's like, you've got to indicate to go past parked cars. But if you indicate and there's a junction on your right-hand side, then you don't indicate because it looks like you're turning right, and that can be a fail. And if you pull up too close behind the car or the van in front, that can be a fail. But if you leave it too big a gap, that can be a fail. And then the guy said to me, I've gone through Dunstable and there's 2 great big keep clears. And I say, you just don't think, do you? We drive across them. I didn't. I stopped. And then I went the next roundabout, put my handbrake on, stopped. I suppose the big question is, how did I do? Yes! Get in there! I am now, look at this. What did he turn around to me? Yeah, look at that. Guys, a relief. I haven't done the exam since I was at school. Admittedly, I did go to school for a very long time, so that was like 20. I'm 51. It was 29 years ago. But I was so nervous. I was coughing. I woke up at 5:30. So many things. Yesterday, he keeps going, no, don't. He's getting out of the cab. I jump out of the cab. No, you've got to get in, use the 3 points, and get your handrails, and get in and get out. And all these things I've got to remember. And I woke up this morning and he said, you're rushing all the time. And it's the thing about the exchange. You're always thinking, get the job done, get the next job, get that one done, get that one, get one on for the morning. It's bang, 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 bang all the time. It's not good. But it is what it is if you want to make money. And I had to learn to slow down. I did my training yesterday morning and I didn't do a job at all yesterday afternoon. I probably could have done. I could have looked. There might have been a short job going here to there. And I thought, no, because if I get out of that mindset of learning to slow down and then go on the exchange in the afternoon, I'm going to go bang, 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 bang. I'm getting that lorry tomorrow. I'm going to go straight up to the bumper of the geezer in front. No tarmac. They call it tarmac. You've got to leave a bit of tarmac in case the lorry or the van in front breaks down. You've got to get round it. And that's instant fail. So I thought, no, slow down, Peter. Take your time. It took me time today and I got all the way through it. And he pulls me in. I'm thinking, I don't think I've done anything wrong. I really don't, I haven't crossed my hands and, indicate when I'm supposed to be. Pulled me in and he gave me a bit of advice. I knew I was onto a winner when halfway through the test, nice guy to me, he was a nice guy. Well, you don't speak much but turns around to me and he starts giving me advice. And I'm thinking, you're supposed to do that? He's going, right, we'll pull over on the left here by the telegraph pole. You don't need your handbrake. It's fine. You're on a flat. Don't need your handbrake. And he's like, right, we're coming on a mini roundabout now. You don't have to indicate to come off. It's a mini roundabout. He's telling me what to do. And I'm thinking, okay, well, if I do as I'm told, you can't say you've done it wrong because you told me to do it. But I have so many little rules to remember and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it weren't that scary. It's just a matter of, I wish I'd been more confident, a little bit more confident. I'd been a bit more confident if I'd been a bit more prepared. But I woke up in the morning and I thought, just take your time. And of course, I was very, very lucky with the day. My test, it is a blue, crisp, clear day in spring where there's still a little bit of the COVID thing on, so there's hardly any traffic on the road. Beautiful day, clear, no rain. Took it steady. I'm so happy. I'm happy for many reasons. Firstly, I was nervous because it's a test and you want to pass. You want to get it right, like, you know. Also, if I'd failed it, I've got to book another day or two again. That's another day or two off of work. And I've got to pay for it again. And, of course, now we got the free. We got like my 17 after. We got Alice the puddle jumper and the two 18 tons. If we can get the insurance moved over on the 18 tons, should one of our 18-ton drivers want a day off because, you know, a holiday or sick or something like that, and we still need to cover 18-ton jobs, I can do it. And I want to go. I want to have a go. I want them to get me on the insurance. Just even if I just take it down the road on, you know, on a Saturday, because you can do every other day on a Saturday on your card. Just take it for a spin on 20 minutes, just for the sheer fun of it, like, you know. So anyway, that's it. I've done it. I'm class 2 now. Part of the started in a Luton, then moved to a 7.5. Now presumably an 18 or a 26. Who knows where it's going to end up, but. Oh, I am going to spend my afternoon taking care. I'm going to cut the grass. I ain't taking any money.